and welcome to HPL Discovery. My name is Mary, and today we are going to create our very own seismograph. A seismograph is a machine used to measure movement in the Earth's crust, useful for detecting earthquakes. But we're going to make one using nothing but string, a paper cup, a pen, and some cardboard. All right, in your kit, you will receive 3 pieces of string, a cup, and a marker. At home, you'll have to come up with on your own a medium-sized cardboard box, some tape, a pencil will be handy for poking holes in your cup and in your box. You'll need some scissors. I also found an X-Acto knife because I find that easier to cut the cardboard box. If you have supervision, you can get one of those as well. And did I already say tape? I think I did. All right, so then you will also need something heavy and small because you're going to need to weight down your cup once it's hanging and hold up the pen inside the cup. So you'll need something small like marbles or stones or small coins. I have a bag of sand here because that's what I happen to have handy. All right, so now we're going to begin by cutting the flaps off of our box. All right, next, we're going to poke some holes equal distance from each other, 3 holes around the edge of our cup. Then we're going to tie our 3 strings onto our cup. All right, then we want to poke 3 holes in the top of our box, which are approximately the same distance apart as the ones on our cup. So I'm going to use my cup itself as a template, and I'm going to put a hole there, there. All right, now we want to poke a hole in the center of the bottom of the cup. We want to make it big enough for our marker. Take the cap off the marker. All right, so that's going to fit. Now we want to tie our cup to the top of the box. Okay, so we want the tip of the marker to just barely touch the bottom of the box. And it's going to get a little heavier when I put the sand in, so. I'm going to pull it up a little bit so it's just barely touching. Okay. All right, now our seismograph is almost ready. What we need to do now is we need to create a strip of paper, which is about this wide. So you can do that by folding a piece of paper and then folding it again and then cutting it apart and then taping the strips together end to end. Or if you happen to have some receipt paper from a long trip to the grocery store, that will work as well. You want a piece probably about this long. All right, then you want to cut 2 slits in either side of your cardboard box so that you can thread the paper through the slits. So I'm going to do that now. All right, now our paper can be pulled freely through the box. And this is the point where we're going to need a helper. So I am going to go find a handy volunteer from my studio audience, and we're going to show you how to use your seismograph. All right, so now we're ready to test our seismograph. We had a little trouble in our trials with the marker getting pushed upwards, so I have taped the marker down so that it's touching the paper and it can't pop back up. I'm going to pull the paper through at a steady rate while Rob pretends to be an earthquake. Ready? Here we go. All right, and after you've done that for a little bit, you can come up here and look at your paper, and you can see where the box was being shaken more. We've got a very jagged line, and where the box was being shaken less, we have a smoother line, and where the box was standing still, we have a straight line. Voila, your own seismograph.